Mr. President, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Great to see you.
It was impossible to ignore the US president on American television on Sunday.
Mr. President, our time is up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
He was everywhere.
Thanks very much for seeing us.
Great to talk to you. Thank you.
Barack Obama embarked on a comprehensive media blitz, becoming the country's first president to appear on 5 talk shows in the same morning.
Somehow I'm not breaking through.
Healthcare reform continues to dominate domestic debate.
This has been a sufficiently tough, complicated issue with so many moving parts that, no matter how much I've tried to keep it digestible, it's very hard for people to get their whole arms around it.
The president had hoped to have legislation signed by now. Instead, it's bogged down in Congress.
So we've got to just take this big government option, this big government plan, and move it to the side. Now let's talk about what we can do to make our current system work better.
The recession is Obama's other major domestic headache, but there were plenty of questions on his foreign policies too. During his TV appearances, the president was pressed on Afghanistan. Under pressure to send more troops into a war, fewer and fewer Americans think the US can win.
I'm not interested in just being in Afghanistan for the sake of being in Afghanistan or saving face or in some way, sending a message that America is here for the duration. I think it's important that we match strategy to resources.
Trillions of dollars.
So what's behind the timing of the media bombardment? The one-on-one TV interviews come ahead of what could be a defining week for Obama and how he's perceived at home and abroad. In the coming week, he'll be alongside world leaders at the G20 summit and the United Nations General Assembly. Middle East peace, Iran's nuclear ambitions and climate change are just a few of the international issues demanding the president's attention, and his every word and gesture will be widely and repeatedly scrutinised and analysed.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Critics warn Obama is in danger of overexposure and diminishing the impact of the presidential office by giving too many speeches and being too accessible. But the White House isn't worried and says the commander-in-chief is simply trying to reach as many different people as he can. Cath, Al Jazeera, Washington.